Hi, second graders.
And hi, Miss Marquardt.
Okay, we are here with a subtraction page that you guys get to use whatever strategy you want on today. That's exciting. We've taught you guys a couple of strategies this week, making a model. We did like counting back up,
The
ladder, and we also did using a number line. So any of the strategies that you guys want to use today on this page, you can. So we might try a couple.
Yeah.
Let's just look at this first one right here. It looks like on this rocket ship subtraction page, they want you to start and then kind of like go in order, following the arrows until you get to the bottom that says you did it. Follow the path all the way along. It doesn't say you have to write anything in there, so you want to draw a picture of yourself at the end, or just like,
Could I color it?
you could color it, totally. You can do whatever you want.
Can I color the rocket ship too?
Oh, I would love if you colored it after you finished the math problems.
Got it.
Okay. So if I'm starting with this first one, I'm gonna start this problem 12 minus 8. I'm gonna count back up the ladder. So if I use that strategy, I'm gonna start down below at the ladder, because when I'm on a ladder, usually I'm using it to get up to a high place, and I don't really come back down until like after I've climbed up. So I like to start at the low one when I'm climbing up a ladder, which means I'm gonna put the 8 in my head.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna climb up to the 12. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that gives me 4. So, that was a really loud marker. 12 minus 8 equals 4. Okay? Miss Marquardt, why don't you do the next one for us?
Okay, well this time the problem is 11 minus 7. And you know, Mrs. Grant, the climbing up the ladder, it just doesn't always work for me.
Okay.
Would it be okay if I drew a model instead?
Totally, here.
Okay, I'm really good at drawing a model, but I'm gonna keep it pretty simple.
Okay.
I know that 11 is my larger number, and I'm gonna draw it over here on this paper, but if kids are doing this at home, they could always use a scrap sheet of paper.
Yeah, or a whiteboard,
Or a
like
whiteboard.
whatever you want.
So I'm gonna draw 11 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Great.
And then I'm going to X out 7 of them, just like we did with those little gingerbread men earlier this week. So I'm gonna cross out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then in order to find my answer, I'm just going to count the ones that are left over. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool.
Hey, cool.
The first 2 problems are 4. Oh, nice. I'm gonna do one more, and then I'm gonna throw in a little challenge if the kids want to take on that challenge.
I love challenges.
So, I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit, just because this one's closer to me. Okay. And do 7 minus 3. And I don't have a number line in front of me on this paper, but I do have one right here. So I'm gonna put it right here, actually.
I think that's a good spot.
Okay. There's no glare on it right there. There we go. Okay, so I know when I use my number line, I want to start at the bigger number and then hop backwards to a smaller number, because when I subtract, I always get smaller, right? Okay.
Sure do.
So I'm gonna start at the 7, and then I'm gonna hop to the left 3 spaces. Can you do that for me?
I sure can. Okay, so here's the 7, and then I'm gonna jump 1, 2, 3.
And you ended up at the
4.
4. Huh, awesome. So we just used all 3 strategies that we taught you this week on each one of these problems. And you don't have to use a different strategy for each problem. You could use your favorite strategy for the whole page, whatever works best for you. But I mentioned something about a challenge.
Ooh, I love a good challenge.
So if you love a good challenge, now challenge is optional. You don't have to do this. And it doesn't even say it on the directions. So if you turn in your paper and this secret challenge is done on it, we'll know that not only did you watch the full video today, because I know some people probably watch it until they're like, I know what to do, I'm just gonna stop watching it. Which,
You think there's some of those kids.
not cool, because we put a lot of effort and these videos are really funny and awesome, and
Yeah.
so are we, so you should be
We
watching them.
miss all our jokes and like when we
Yeah.
drop markers and stuff.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna move this number line. Now, your challenge, I don't know if you guys remember or not, flip-flop facts is something we talked about with addition.
Oh.
You don't need your flip-flop. I'm glad you're wearing it. I'm really glad you're wearing it.
Every time.
Not necessary. Okay, not necessary. So, your challenge is to create the flip-flop fact for each of these once you finish. If you do, you might be able to get like a 4 instead of a 3 on this.
On their weekly report.
On their weekly report, yep. So, let me give you an example. So this problem was 12 minus 8 equals 4. Now, if I know that 12 minus 8 equals 4, what that means is that 12 minus 4 equals 8. If I just flip those smaller two numbers, I will get the same answer. Both of them come from the number 12.
Blown.
Yes. So, what I want the kids to do this week for their challenge is to write the flip-flop fact on the outside of each one of these circles. And if they do that, then, I mean, first of all, impressive. Great math skills.
You're gonna get smarter.
Oh yeah. And second of all, you're gonna get like extra points on your weekly assignment.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think they can do it.
I want to see if you can do the next one for number 11, or no, the second one, 11
Okay.
minus 7.
All right, well, if 11 minus 7 is equal to 4, that means I'm looking for the other subtraction problem that goes along with it.
Yeah.
We always have to start with the big number,
Yep.
no matter what. So I know I need to start with 11
Uh-huh.
minus, well, if this one has the 7, I'm going to use the answer instead.
Just flip it.
So I'm just going to flip it. 11 minus 4 equals 7.
Yes.
It's kind of like, and I don't know if I should tell them this or not, but a little trick is that all of the numbers that are in here are really the same numbers that we use right here.
Yep.
And they both start with the same number.
Yep.
They're only flipping the other two
numbers.
That's so easy for a challenge.
Yeah, so if you guys think you can do that, do the whole page, write the flip-flop fact somewhere on the outside of each circle, then, I mean, pat yourself on the back.
I think they can do it.
I think they can do it.
Scratch your head too. If you
Yeah.
want, whatever. Rub
Good
your
luck.
belly.